This is Dabu 7. The division. Here in this country, if you cannot see it, they are taking it to a whole new level. This is a plan that has been plotted and orchestrated by the same hands that pull all these stunts. Problem is, most people fail to see it. This is highly dangerous at this point, what we're seeing in this country, because what they're doing is turning people against people. This is the last thing we need, and it's a dream come true for them. If they have their goons and their minions that they've been paying millions to keep the people buffaloed this whole time, well, they'll just call upon them, and they'll be like, it's time to pay your dues. You're going along with this. You're going to make a statement, or you're going to go against Trump, or you're going to be for Trump. Either way, we say it. This is where you're going to stand. If you don't like it, get out. There's always somebody else behind them that's willing to step up and do the job. And be cutthroat is the issue. Very rarely do you have someone that goes against the grain that says, screw all of you, and I'm doing what's right. In this instance, this is what this Pittsburgh player pretty much did. And there's debate back and forth. There's debate on everything. Okay? Let's stop arguing over everything and start to debate in a clean way. We learn from each other in that way. Now, some could say, oh, on a very simple detail of this, that Tomlin is a piece of crap for doing this. And others could say, oh, no, Tomlin was just trying to keep his team out of the drama. You see, there's two sides to every coin. And if you want to get caught up in one small little piece of it, fighting back and forth, you're never going to see the bigger picture. That's my point. Take a couple steps back here and see what's happening. What is going on? What I see, knowing the orchestrated chaos in the streets, the division, backed by Soros and all this corruption that they allow to continue. They are now, imagine this. Imagine you have a full stadium, and they're not going to be too full for much longer because people are starting to reject the NFL en masse because of these theatrics. Imagine everyday people inside of a stadium enjoying the football game, and then at the end of it, they go to leave the stadium, let's say St. Louis, Cleveland, something like that. There's massive amounts of protesters waiting outside to confront all these people. It's already happened. It's going to get worse, is what I'm telling you. And when you have on the inside of the stadium players that are role models, that are now taking the same stance as some of the protesters in the streets, okay? Not arguing about issues, right from wrong. What I'm talking about is the setup of this. The same hand that has paid for and trained all these minions in the streets is the same hand that is paying these rich players. So that they then say, all right, since we know this guy stands this way, you're going to make this statement. Or you're going to do this. Or you're going to call out people in the stadium or something like that and put a message out that arouses and gets everyone fired up outside. I'm warning you. This is what is coming to this country. You mark my words. Chaos outside of the stadiums. It is going to get very chaotic. All by design. This is what you need to know. How could it get to this point? We fight this battle daily. Problem is we can't reach every living room across the country like the mainstream establishment-controlled media does every night with their lies and their BS. So all we can hope is that others grab the torch and pass along the information and enlighten others. We are in this together. Your power is in your numbers. The power is in the people and politics that we address, not fighting one another. As long as you fail to see that, you will be a victim. It's time we come together en masse. Let the curtain fall. And not fall for the dividing tactics. Detach yourself from the shills out here on this world stage. You have to realize they always put someone out there that's going to be attractive. It doesn't work if they don't. They have to say things you like. They have to have an image that you like, that you're attracted to, or it don't work. They are masters at this. When you realize this, the gig is up. Praying that many of you awaken. Those of you that haven't fully awakened, praying that you awaken on this day. In the name of Yeshua, the Most High. Feel the spirit of doing the right thing in your heart, of righteousness. Okay? And do not fall for the trap in this country of running against your own people. This is what this is all about. And now they've pulled professional sports into the fray big time. And it's the beginning of the season. Expect a whole freaking season of this crap. Now, it's garbage. And a shout out to everyone out there that fights the fight and stands for true liberty, true freedom. Don't get caught up in the antics of the smaller stuff. See the bigger picture. And I'm warning you, in due time, on a Sunday or even a Monday night or even a Thursday these days, you're going to see chaos outside of these stadiums on a whole new level. You mark my words. And then when you come back and you re-listen to this video, you're going to see that I called out that some of their goons that are on these teams are a part of this. They are a part of this. They have been from Jump Street. When you see the bigger picture, it all makes sense. You want to fall back asleep, fall back into the illusion, then you can start getting confused again. Happens all too often. Take a step back, see the bigger picture. Realize we are in this together, folks. It's the division. It's their tactic. It's time we expose it fully. Much love.